We talk a lot about bringing your whole self to work and to really engage, and if you can engage people's hearts and minds, then you get a really engaged workforce, a productive, efficient workforce that will engage in our customers as well.
I strongly believe that it is a part and parcel of the leadership responsibility that we look after the well-being of the people who work for us.
We actually have a responsibility to educate our people more broadly, not just what's happening to be able to do your job well, but to actually live a great life.
Raising the awareness of these issues has been real and okay, and that we're here to support and assist each other is I think paramount for any leader who wants to have a team that is engaged and able to do their best.
For lots of people it is hard, so I think for those managers we'd say come and get help if you don't know what you're doing or you think it's too hard for you, but don't ignore it. So ignoring is not an option. If you think it's hard, come and talk. But for everyone, you've got to work out how you engage with your people.
We need to move away from the fact that I don't want to get into the personal space, or this is something that I don't have to deal with. But it is part and parcel of your responsibility as a people leader to make sure that your employees stay healthy and hence are engaged and productive in the workforce.
I would actually say to any manager who is worried about having the conversation, you'll be really surprised if you genuinely engage with people and enable them to tell you what's going on.
I can understand why people might feel a bit anxious about it, but if you genuinely care for your people, and you should as a manager and as a leader, just creating the simple things of having a conversation, are you okay, checking in, are you observing some differences in behaviour, just reaching out to someone. A simple conversation can actually change a life.
I think RUOK is a great movement because it encourages people to come out of that shell and actually have that conversation. It's not only about having a conversation with people who work for you, but also who you work with, who you work for.
It was very symbolic. It was an easy thing to do and to create and to promote, and now it's sort of grown from there. So taking a simple idea and just getting it ingrained in the culture and the dialogue has been very impactful for us.
I like the idea that it's as simple as people saying to each other, are you okay? And it's okay to have that conversation. So I think it was a very good device to start the workplace conversation that hadn't been happening.
When someone says, I'm not good, we need to make sure that people have the skills and the confidence to be able to see that through. So are you okay is just such a lovely way to give people the courage and the skills and to empower people to be able to do it. And that's why we got involved.
Don't be afraid to take the first steps of implementing simple measures, which is not about trying to solve and cure the issue as a whole, but can start to make a small difference to people's lives.
I believe in some really practical, tangible changes. So if you really want to embed something into your culture, you actually have to provide the tools and the evidence that people, it's not just talking, that there's actually something they can do.
Be quite visible about it, but create the advocates in the organisation. CEOs and senior leadership teams will be surprised how many people will volunteer their time that have had these problems firsthand or had these challenges firsthand to come and help.
You will, from my experience, get a lot more out of your team from a positive, engaged environment that they feel comfortable operating in.
The Gallup organisation has been researching employee engagement for over 50 years, and they now have it down to just 12 questions which predict whether an employee is engaged or not. But one of the best questions which predicts employee engagement and discretionary effort is a positive answer to this: my supervisor or someone at work seems to care about me as a person. And this has been asked in over 10 million times in over 100 countries. The more people that strongly agree with that, the higher the profit, the higher the productivity, the higher the customer service levels, and the longer the employee stays with the organisation.